Those few seconds when you're just about inside your garage or inside your apartment complex can be the most dangerous time for a carjacking. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Today's lesson comes to us from Nairobi, Kenya, and it shows us a couple of very significant lessons about repelling a carjacking. First of all, it shows us about situational awareness, about how the entrance to a guarded compound is a transitional space where we have to be very wary, and about how using our firearm to protect ourselves needs to be a skill that we are ready to use right away. We see this gated community here, very common for these kind of places to exist for the safety of all of their occupants. And this car rolls up and it's just going to sit here and wait for the gate shack here to let them into the gated compound. But obviously when you're in that time, it becomes a very dangerous time. And now this little bitty car rolls up and a couple of carjackers come out. They're going to knock on the window here and say, hey man, give me your car. What they weren't expecting is the fact that the person inside the car was armed. You see several shots ring out there, and they actually left that one guy and just boogied without him. And now they're still waiting for the guy to let him in. So the other guy finally runs off, takes a couple of shots. I'm gonna speed it up here just a little bit because it's gonna take forever for them to let him in. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do or whatever. And finally they're gonna pull out of there and they're gonna leave. Now let's back up and learn a few lessons from this one. It's very important that we learn. And number one here is that your car is a transitional space whenever it's stopped. When you're in a kind of place where you can get stuck like these guys are, you're in a transitional space and you have to be aware of your surroundings. This is a place where you can get ambushed. But now at this point, I mean, somebody pulls up behind you or they're just driving down the street behind you. There's not anything here that you can say, aha, there's definitive danger, but certainly now you could. Now we stopped it here and I want to pay attention from the time that they knew that there was someone there. How much time is it going to take for his handgun to get in the fight? Ready for it? If you count 1, 2, 3 seconds is exactly what it is until that first shot goes off. That tells me that that firearm wasn't in a ready to fire condition. You gotta stay ready to fire. He was very lucky to have enough time to start getting shots in the fight. You notice there's several shots, boom, 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 boom. And now the guy is not down yet though. He is gonna run off. You gotta know how to shoot through glass. The glass is gonna deflect the bullet and take appropriate follow-up actions. Boy, it is loud shooting in a car. So you gotta be ready for that disorientation to come. Because he didn't do those follow-up actions, the guy's able to run across and actually get another shot off on him. I don't know if anybody was hurt by that or any of the other shots, but it turned what should have been an absolute self-defense encounter into a gunfight. Now they're just gonna sit here, and I gotta tell you, in that instance, get the car in reverse, get the heck out of there. Do not stay in the danger zone. It took them quite a while to realize that. All in all, glad that he was armed, glad that he was ready to defend himself. Maybe a couple of things here that he could have done a better job of covering his asp.